Blu-ray. You know what I hate? The one where it's your fault. Woo! I hate that shit.
Yeah.
I hate that shit more than anything. What? Because I took the time to treat you like way I feel a woman should be treated. And you are gonna say your negative behavior is because of me being a good man trying to treat you like a good woman.
Yeah.
And it's my fault. The reason this turned out the way it is.
But that happens, man. That happens more times
So
than
many
people want to
times.
admit.
And it's crazy because now I'm 32. I'm 32. I'm about to be 33 this year. And it's like slim fucking pickings out here. Slim pickings out here. Either she got a bunch of kids and shit like that, or if she ain't got no kids, unfortunately, and this don't sound bogus as fuck, something wrong with her. Something wrong with her. Something wrong with her where she ain't got no kids. You know what I'm saying? Where she's single, she had no kids to get. That's a fucking unicorn. And the worst part about unicorn, you can never own a unicorn. It'll just be your turn.
Yep.
You'll never own a unicorn.
Especially, man, in your 30s.
Yeah, man. You'll never own a unicorn. A woman that own her shit, that take care of all her shit, got her shit together, no kids and stuff like that, and she likes you. Oh, that's a unicorn. And the worst part about unicorns, man, you will never fucking own them. They'll just be yours for the moment. Never. But it's slim pickings out here, man. You know, the woman that used all her early years to be super fertile and shit like that, and she hate the man that she had all her kids with and shit like that. Nothing more tackier than that shit.
No, nothing more tackier than when you do step up to be the man that supposedly society wants a man to be, and the woman who you choose to be with play it like you're everybody else. And I never, ever will compare a woman to my ex, to a past relationship. And for a female to step up and try to mouth that you are just like, or you are similar to the previous guy, which means you're holding, in your heart, you're holding a shrine to that dude.
Well, I can see where that shit coming from.
No, I can't.
Let me hip you to the game.
No, I don't want to hear that.
I'm gonna hip you to the game.
Go ahead.
Hip you to the game. All right. So when you truly love somebody, when you really love a motherfucker, that shit don't go nowhere. If you say you love a motherfucker and say a year later and shit like that, you have no love for that motherfucker, you never love that motherfucker. But if you really love a motherfucker, that motherfucker gonna stay in your heart forever. Forever. Now, where the maturity comes from is knowing that you can't be with that motherfucker. If you love a motherfucker and you say, hey, I can't be with that motherfucker because this motherfucker got negative qualities, we argue too much, shit like that, we might have fought and shit like that, that's you saying, hey, I can still love that motherfucker, but I can't be with them. You know what I'm saying? That's some real mature, real shit. So when a woman sees you and stuff like that, and she starts seeing those negative qualities in that man she loved before you and shit like that, that means that love was real. That was real love. It stuck with her. You know what I'm saying? But when if she don't ever say, "Oh, you with like this guy," and shit like that, I mean, she never cared about any of them niggas, cause that love and stuff like that. That's because she always gonna look for that love she once had, where it was good. Everyone wants that love that was just superb, that it was good until it wasn't.
Let me intervene.
Go ahead.
Here's the thing. Don't keep trying to remind someone of someone else, because I can never live up to your standard. I can never live up to that motherfucker standard because I'm not him.
It can't
and
be
that's
helped.
the thing. No. I get it, but contemplate that shit in silence. You should never put that out there in the universe to that other man that you supposedly love now.
Yeah.
It should never be a consistent thing where he has to hear that. Because now what you're doing is you're drawing this line between that he has to try to fill the shoes of somebody else. And that's not fair. I've been in countless relationship after relationship, and one thing holds true. Regardless, good or bad, I've had those experiences. And there are certain women in my life that have left an imprint on my life.
Mm-hmm.
There's things I've learned. There's places I've been to. There's things I've experienced that's unique to that relationship. One thing I would never do is bring that into a new relationship and try to have that woman try to fill those shoes, that role. Because she's not that. Her experiences, good and bad, have grown her into who she is, and on our journey together, we've connected at that level. So I can't put her in the mindset that she has to try to compete with this other female from the past. I won't do that. So if I hear it the first time, I let it slip, and I'm gonna bring it up on you, and I'll be like, hey, you can't compare me to that person because I'm not them. I don't know them, and I shouldn't.
That's a trigger for you.
Yeah,
That's a trigger for you.
Absolutely,
That's a trigger for you.
Absolutely, it's a trigger for me because for a female, I think it's outrageous for it because I'm not gonna do that to a person. But here's the thing: I get why people do it. And if I bring it up to you, you should respect my wishes for you not to do it again.
But that shows sincerity. That's what shows sincerity. Because too many motherfuckers apologize just so they can shut you the fuck up.
Absolutely.
But where's maturity and sincerity for you to fix it where it never happens again? Where if you make a mistake, and it truly is a mistake, your job as a mature adult is not to repeat said mistake. And that's one of the most mature and most reasonable things you can do. If I did something and I hurt somebody's feelings or sensibility and stuff like that, and I'm sincere about it, it won't happen again. Because I'm gonna take it to heart and realize that my actions or my word have hurt you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If it's something that's fucking petty and shit like that, fuck you. But if it's something serious, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to be real. I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to repeat that mistake. And that's what people, not just women, people have to learn.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what else I realize is that as a man, we're supposed to, and it's not even just about a man teaching a boy to be insensitive, but women want you to be insensitive. They want you to be sensitive only when it suits them. But when you come up and you tell them their true feelings, there's something that you're upset about. You in your feelings. You in your feelings.
Yeah, that's some annoying ass shit.
It's like
that's some annoying ass shit.
I'm a grown ass man. I should be able to talk to you about things that you've wronged me on.
Yeah, that's the bullshit right there. That's the bullshit. Because I'm gonna ask you a question.
Go ahead.
How do you feel about this real man shit?
For a woman to have the audacity to dictate to me what is the role of a man is 100% ridiculous. You out of your goddamn mind to tell me as a woman, that what a real man is. You've never lived a day in the life of a real man in your life.
Peeing standing up don't count.
Peeing standing up don't count. That is not the role. And I get it for you females that identify as male. That's not a man, baby. You haven't experienced.
You playing a caricature.
And you're perverting the lines of what you perceive to be a man.
Cause you trying to be what we are. I hate that shit. I'm tell you guys, I hate it. Oh, it make all the fucking hair in the back of my motherfucking neck stand up. Every time I hear a woman say, a real man. Cause guess what? All these real men that you basing all these fucking stereotypes on are in fucking books and fucking movies. And those are not men. Those are characters.
Oftentimes written and created
by women. Now, if I ask you what a real woman is, you can tell me that all day, every day. She should be able to tell you that all day. But most women don't. They haven't grown up. No one knows. That's here's the thing. No one knows. Holy shit. I'm seeing a character in that fucking tree face. Don't they look like the mask from The Mask?
They do.
Yeah, I thought so. I was like, wait a minute, they're like The Mask. Holy shit.
Funny as hell.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's nature, baby. Anyway, Yeah. All the time I hear a real man. You don't know. You never even tasted a real man. I'm pretty sure you kissed a lot of frogs. You ain't even never tasted a real man. Cause obviously, if real man was out here and shit like that, bitch, why you ain't got one? Where this real man is? Where is this real man? And you single?
Who is the blueprint for that? In your mind, who is the blueprint for that?
Yes. What book was this? What urban novel was this shit? Huh? What urban novel was
You know
this
what?
shit came
And you
out
can
of?
ask 10 different women what their perception of a real man is, and no one will give you a singular description. It's not gonna happen.
It's fucking happening here.
It's not gonna happen, man. So it's like, don't. You know, I just had that same argument, and someone told me, "Oh, you, as a man, that is your role." Wait a minute here. I know my role as a man,
And you play your role. You taking care of your shit,
so
your household,
So
your car,
my question
your
is,
bills.
right? So my question is, what is your role as a real woman?
And don't. Oh, you know what I hate too?
What?
Hate when bitches say I'm old fashioned.
Oh, old fashioned.
Old fashioned. Just like my great granny and my granny. And I tell bitches when they say that shit, that pussy must have been flame. For a nigga to say, you know what? I'm about to retire that woman. So you can just give me a whole bunch of kids.
No, it wasn't even retirement because these bitches didn't have careers. Think about it in the 1950s. We had drive-ins because there was no sit-down restaurants. Men traveling, the drive-ins was created for traveling salesmen. When a man was on the road all day, he had to stop to eat. He would go to these drive-ins. Now, the 16, 17-year-olds would frequent these